Welcome back to Paradise Killer. I'm Dear Darling, and when love dies, all that remains are the facts. Where last time we did the bad, quote bad ending, where we basically accused literally everyone. What is going on in my OBS? I can't see my levels or anything. But we accused basically everyone, who convicted everyone of every possible crime they could have been, and everyone ended up being deaded. But now we are going to do the final sort of I think notable way we can do the trial, which is we basically find out none of the conspiracies,
Lady Love Dies.
where we essentially blame Henry for literally everything that happens, and everyone lives. Everyone gets away with a conspiracy. This is a final route I want to do because I think it'll be kind of interesting.
The door to truth will open.
So it basically means that we accuse Henry. Well, it's we accuse Henry, but more importantly, I think what we do is that we let the judge. We basically don't give any evidence. So then the judge will have to come to a conclusion, and the judge will, I believe, blame Henry every single time. And you might be like, why are you doing this? That feels really inconclusive as an ending. And one is, but it's more, I want to see what the ending chats are between the people who got away with it. You know, all the people who are part of the conspiracy. What happens if they, you know, if they genuinely just get away with it, and there's nothing, they get pinned, they don't get pinned on everything.
Are you
So we're gonna say there's nothing. I have nothing to present. I don't have anything to argue. The Grand Marshal filed her report, and I have no reason to question the facts you gave me during my briefing. And then Henry is guilty. It is case closed before it even started. So sorry, Henry, you are being pinned with literally everything. I was going to do it by starting a new save file, and then doing the speedrun achievement where you basically try and get the conviction as fast as possible. But then I was just then I wouldn't have any of the thingamajigs. Well, actually, we should present our evidence for each of these, because otherwise we haven't seen what this dialogue is yet. But the reason I didn't start a new save file is because I would have otherwise had to have gotten all the movement stuff again, and I was like, I don't want to do that. So anyway, I don't believe anyone was involved with Henry's possession besides Henry. You aren't contradicting the official report. No, he has made a previous attempt at a ritual and served jail time for it. So it's going to be really weird after knowing the entire facts, just straight. Story-wise, it's Lady Love Dies did all the investigation, when she was like, okay, all of that is wrong. I'm just going to go with what I've been told, which is a very interesting, shall we say, conclusion. The school had been watching him, and the ritual attempt failed. After being released from jail, he tried again, and succeeded with horrific results. The truth is clear. There is no one to blame for Henry's possession other than himself. Okay, so we don't even need to portray any evidence at this point, which is interesting, because we did for the first one of Henry's escape. But I guess now it's sort of just because you're just going for it, it doesn't really matter. So yeah, Murder of Grace Bloodlines. I'm here now. You didn't have me on the island 10 years ago. I investigated on the behest of One Last Kiss. So it's interesting that we actually bring up One Last Kiss.
The investigator is here. Investigate. Aren't you paying attention?
We can't accuse. No. I believe she's a victim. Because last time we tried to accuse her of it, but we literally couldn't do anything about it, I think. So let's just blame Henry again and really annoy One Last Kiss. Probably.
When love dies,
I don't believe anyone else was involved with the murder. Good, let's move on. Okay.
Finds Henry guilty.
I find it very funny we have evidence, and it's just nah, you don't need to present it. Well, to be fair, that is the current accusation, so we're kind of here to go around it or not go around it. We're going to overwrite slot 3. Slot 3 was our bad ending run of accusing everyone, so it's not the important one. So yeah, the truth of last night. I will show you the truth.
Not the same.
I think we need to be careful about what we say in each of these things, because if we end up uncovering the conspiracy, that kind of ruins the entire thing of me wanting to try and get Witness and Carmelina
When
out
love
of it so I can
dies,
talk to him
all that
afterwards.
remains are the
It is
facts.
as we know. Henry killed regards.
Fucking surprised.
Show me your truth.
Killed with a blade.
Crime cannot
The
hide.
victims were killed by blade slashes to the throat. Both died from a knife wound that opened their windpipes and severed their arteries. Why do we have to present the case this time?
Crime is
I guess because that's not on the unofficial report, so there's nothing else to really go on. I don't know. Henry had taken a knife from Akiko during his escape. How did Henry get the drop on 2 elite marshals? Yeah, how the freak did I do that?
Crime is repulsive.
He is possessed by a demon. He is faster and stronger than the
I
marshals.
don't like this.
We can't know about a confession, but amnesia is obscuring the truth.
When love dies,
The knife
all
found
that
at the scene
remains
had the blood
are
of the
the
murdered
facts.
marshals on it. Do you have anything
Show
else?
me your truth.
Symbols and
Don't
blood.
test me.
During his possession, Henry is branded with demonic sigils. It's really funny because in this timeline it must be like Akiko and like Carmelina, Witness and all of them not just like the perfect crime. These sigils were found dabbed in blood at the crime scene. I always forget how to say this word because I always think it's daubed, but it's not. It's like dabbed, isn't it?
Daub.
No, it is daub. What? Why do I think it was dab? Maybe.
Daub.
Daub.
Oh, dab. Maybe that's why I was thinking the US one is dab, which sounds like dab in American accent. Vaguely? Dab? Daubed. Anyway, sorry. The sigils were found daubed in blood at the crime scene. The blood matched the blood of the dead
The
guards.
facts and the truth
I
are
believe
not
Henry
the
daubed
same.
them with some kind of ritualistic marking.
Show me your
And that's
truth.
nothing else to present. Why are you zoomed in?
The court.
Henry guilty. Did I really do it? Is this really the truth? Does this place a brick in the path? Does this place a brick in the path to my memories? What does that even mean? Like an obstacle? Maybe, but unfortunately, Henry, you've been convicted of everything. We don't need to save. KHX is missing. I don't know how this makes sense if we accuse Henry of it. So we're going to accuse him anyway, and we're going to see what happens.
Paradise
Actually, I wonder if
will
it's more
come.
interesting to accuse people who have no evidence whatsoever. Because then the judge will be like, you have no evidence, this doesn't make sense. I believe Henry was involved with KHX's disappearance. While he was in prison? Investigator, you have no truth to support this accusation. Is this a joke? This island is about to blink out of existence. We have to move on without knowing what happened to KHX. No one has been accused, right? Okay. So we'll probably have to do this for quite a few of the cases we have. Because Henry obviously wasn't even involved with like a lot of them.
I don't like this.
With the help of okay, so we know this.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Starlight carries a key, that's all the same. Yeah, sure. Shinji's testimony. Do they even know
Is this
Shinji
a
exists?
fact or a truth?
I believe Henry went through the second seal.
I'm shocked.
What a freaking surprise! How did Henry know how to get through the seal?
I have a
One
bad
last kiss
feeling
confirmed that it's
about
possible
this.
Henry's demon could keep him alive in space and physically crack the code behind the second holy seal. Is this true? Yes, Judge. It is possible that the demon was able to keep Henry alive in space.
Those are facts, but
It's
that
also
may
possible
be
that the
good.
demon could physically feel out the solution to the puzzle. It is completely improvable unless we put him into space and hope he doesn't die. Let's go. I'll go to space. Better than waiting here to die. Do you have anything
Sure.
else, investigator? He's possessed by a demon. Demons are attuned to space and can probably sense their way through it. What kind of information are you basing that on? I spoke to a demon that's been living on the island for the last 10 years.
Do you want to die?
That's impossible. We wiped them all out.
Paradise feels
You missed one,
wrong.
Akiko. What's poppin', Love Dies? We were just talking about how Henry would have gotten through the second seal. Oh yeah, space, demons, psychic pathways, riveting stuff. This is a bizarre turn of events, investigator. Hey, leave Love Dies alone. She's been out there busting her hump trying to sell this thing. I've been here for years. I've seen all the shoot you people do. If I had my way, you don't hang for this. Anyway, that's been swell. It's not every day you get to watch an island die. I'm gonna go take in with you. Oh, and Love Dies. When you wrap all this up, if you want to get back to chat about
I
us,
don't
thank
like
you,
this.
Shinji. Peace. I don't think we can take a word of a demon in this
Don't
court.
test me.
You're cool, Judge. but he's more of an expert about the subject than the rest of us. Oh, interesting. But we got to call Shinji to the stand. Can we actually talk to Shinji afterwards? I saw I never saw him on the scanner thing, but maybe there's a place that you can actually speak with him. You're not giving me anything else. Fine. The clock is ticking on the truth after all.
The court
Henry
finds
guilty?
Henry
The citizen possessed by a demon breached the second holy seal last night. Bum, bum. Don't need to save. We can save after the trial's over because we have the option to like exile and execute each person, right? So I don't know what that's going to be like. For third seal is a bloodlock. Who went for it? In this case, we're going to say Henry. Again. I like his list of convictions piling up
Crime cannot
in an amusing way. I believe Henry went through the third seal.
What a fucking surprise.
Show
Just so
me
he
your
said.
truth.
The facts
I
and
found his
truth
blood on the
are
lock,
not the
and that
same.
proves he went through it. How did a citizen get through a lock coded to council blood?
I have a bad
I
feeling
compared a
about
sample of
this.
Henry's blood to a sample taken from a grave of Eyes Kiwami.
Paradise feels
Eyes was Henry's father.
wrong.
That gives Henry the council blood he needs to get through the bloodlock. This is a major revelation, Love Dies. You're telling me. The truth blooms. A truth is revealed. A truth is known. A truth proves
Court finds
Henry guilty.
Guilty.
Ba, 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 da, ba. No, don't say my progress. Ba, da, 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 da. Fourth seal? Requires godliness to pass through. I wonder what she'll say at this point, because if we present it as the fact it was just Henry, we won't know how Henry got the
Got
godliness.
it.
Montserrat owned a piece of crying grudge's flesh in a pendant that would allow him to open the seal. This means that the council can only enter with Montserrat. Ba, 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 da, ba. That a demon could pass through the seal. We're actually getting a lot of one last kiss on the stands when in the
Is
usual
this
case
a
we don't.
fact?
I
Or
believe
a
Henry
truth?
went through the seal.
Whatever you fucking
You're not
say.
contradicting the official report?
I have a bad feeling
No.
that crime is repulsive.
One Last Kiss speculates that a demon could pass through the fourth holy seal. Gods and demons are just aliens, so how would the seal barrier differentiate? The truth is revealed.
The court
Okay.
finds Henry
Nothing for One Last Kiss to say on that. I thought she would come to the stands and be like, yes, I believe it's true. Yes, I believe that it's true, officer. Da 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 da. Mystery of a killer demon. Hold on. A killer
I
demon? What
have
killer
a
demon?
bad
Can we
feeling
blame
about
the killer
this.
demon on the killer demon? Henry's... Oh, we can actually accuse Henry. Okay, sorry, Henry. We're going to accuse you instead because you actually have evidence for it, surprisingly.
Is this a fact?
I don't know, but I believe the killer demon came from
I'm
Henry.
shocked.
I'm
Stunned.
shocked. When Henry communicated with the gods and let demons onto the island, the marshals missed this one during the extermination operation. That doesn't answer the question. We know that the killer demon came to the island because of Henry. I want to know why it was in the council penthouse. I didn't ask for a history lesson. This is speculation, but the killer demon was drawn to the council as they meditated. I don't know how it got through the seals, but there's a lot we don't understand about demons. So we're listing this as unsolved, investigator. I have nothing else to present, Judge. The truth remains buried. It's a very sort of like nice motif when you don't actually convict anyone. Convict anyone. A crime to end all crimes, we pin on Henry. Ba, 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 da, ba. Suspect confirmed.
Paradise feels
I believe
wrong.
Henry is a paradise killer.
I'm
She
shocked.
said the line.
Stunned.
No. This is the most important decision you'll ever make, Lady Love Dies.
When
Confirm.
love dies,
Henry killed
all that
Paradise.
remains are the
I like how even the judge is like, oh, hold on, you sure? I hope you know what you're doing. As if this is meant to be a meta talk being like, hey, player, are you like really sure? You didn't like play this game at all? Don't worry, I know the truth. We're just unpurposely lying. A truth is
The
revealed.
court finds
Henry guilty.
Guilty.
I don't understand why we still had to prove ourselves or the first Holy Seal and literally no other cases. The pile of justice has played host to the truths of the investigator. Were the truths as expected? This is the same. So we get to see most people live now, which is going to be interesting. Grand Marshal Akiko 14. Released. Okay, I don't need to read this out every single time. Crimson Acid. Dr. Doom Jazz. Convicted of literally everything. So many things that actually went over the verdict at the end. Look at this. Who breached a fourth holy seal? Underneath verdict. Sauce Henry. Just know in the true timeline you're still alive. Fairy woman. And the funny part, I suppose, is that all of the other people just sort of standing here, literally having to do nothing, as I just go, it's Henry, it was Henry, it was Henry, over and over again. I wonder if it is a way to accuse one last kiss or something. The truth is clouded. The official records of the event is not true, but you don't have enough to shine a light. What? The truth is clouded. The official record of events is not true, but you don't have enough to shine a light on the real truth. How do you know it's not true in this case? I guess because we didn't give a compelling enough argument and we had like other cases, but still. The next island is threatened by unknown truths. You have earned the title of Ground Investigator. What? Your weapon is unlocked. What? You literally just told me that I didn't do my job, and you have literally just said that I have unlocked it. I've unlocked my weapon. Yeah, so we can do like vigilante justice now.
Time for justice.
Which would be an interesting other way to do alternative things as well, which we might as well try. I do want to see all the choices. So let's talk to everyone, and then let's exile everyone, and then let's shoot everyone. We'll see what happens. So yeah. Surely at this point, they cannot say we saved paradise. Or is there more to do? This investigator always trusted her heart. She would have decided paradise had been saved. We're on Perfect 25, so it must have been saved. Saved isn't a binary state. Solving a crime doesn't mean the world is fixed. That's scary. Excuse me, it is. Hope she knew what she was doing. I'm sure. Okay, I think that dialogue is the same. But now we have the opportunity to talk to everyone. So see what people say about it. You got anything to say? Paradise is indebted to you. No matter what truth you made, you believed in paradise. I hope that we will never have to work together again. Hope that crime can be eradicated and paradise can be perfect. That is an unrealistic dream. Crime infects every society. You're right. The Syndicate's way of governing is flawed. It always will be. I look forward to working with you again. Truth will always need an investigator and a judge. When you're finished executing justice, please move to the next island. How do you move to the next island? Yeah, I did also look up that apparently if you never discover who Interrogate is, and then you find him after the entire fact, Lady Love Dies will be like, whoa, who the heck is this? Which I find very amusing. Okay, so we're overwriting slot 3. And we're going to go around, we'll chat with everyone, and then we'll exile everyone, and then we'll reload and execute everyone, I guess. Oh, Akiko's over here. Interesting. Hello, Akiko. I told you that Labigu did it. Yeah, that's the truth. The truth was simple after all. It always is. You're happy now.
Nenorocito, you're out of your mind.
It's depressed. The crime still happened. The syndicate is still in tatters. What's next to our marshals? We make sure this can never happen again. Don't worry, Nenorocito. We don't need your help. Now, why have you come to see me? Just say farewell. I'll see you on the next island. Watch your back, Nenorocito. What if I exile you anyway? I'm going to exile you. Said Dracu. I know you're involved, but I couldn't prove it. I'm exiling you to the Idle Lands. I'll kill you! Enjoy eternity, Akiko. Sent to exile, eternity to the Idle Lands. Oh wow, okay. An unproven truth led to exile. An eternity for idle lands, endless contemplation, endless regret. Endlessly gazing into the apathetic sky. Exile's transfer at the end of the island. Punishment has been served. That's horrific. This feels more like a bad end than the other one for some reason. Despite the fact the other one we definitely got false convictions of. This is just like, it's like we're giving them hope and then just like immediately dashing it, you know? Feels weird as heck.
Craft is its own reward.
Craft is its own reward. I must say congratulations on getting out of exile. The investigator got her gun. The Paradise Psycho unit will rise
We
again.
will build a better syndicate.
I look forward to working with you to build a better syndicate. Relieved. The future feels bright. That's the light of your truth, investigator. Now, what can I do for you in the waning time before the end of the island? Reveal interrogate. Whoa. I know about your secret son.
We have achieved perfection.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Sure you don't. I found the hidden killer. I'll see that you get punished for this.
Craft is its own
You're
reward.
making up stories now. I wasn't convicted of anything in the trials, so ergo, I am innocent. I'll decide that. I'll see you in the next island, Architect.
We have achieved perfection.
Indeed you will, Investigator. Unless I have something to say about it, exiled.
I'll send you to the idle lands.
How
I
dare
beg your
you.
pardon?
Crime is
I know you're
repulsive.
involved, but I couldn't prove it. Eternity
What?
awaits. You have no reason. I was found innocent. Goodbye, Architect. So brutal for no reason. Okay, so you say the same thing for each person. Alright, well, you know. Just absolutely maddening stuff here. Being like, I couldn't get you in court, so I'm just gonna exile you. Right, I'm just trying to find the nearest save point, which looks to be this one. I don't think that's actually the nearest one, but it's the first one I saw. As we will continue in the next episode, exiling and talking to everyone. So if you have been watching, thank you very much. This has been Paradise Killer. I've been Dear Darling. Likes, comments, subscription, shares, greatly appreciated. Socials, Discord down below. Hope to see each other again, but for now, it's our farewell. So until next time, bye-bye for now.